Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. Alright, man, one of my subs asked me what did I think of the whole Zoe Williams, Aries Spears debacle on Corey Holcomb's 5150 show. Well, I'll put it to you this way. It's been a bad week for black people as far as basically, you know, humiliating ourselves and making ourselves look bad. I'll get to that in a minute. You know, it's a shame. It's a shame that black people are at a state where we basically segregate each other. But I've talked about this on several videos about the whole light skin, dark skin thing. A lot of people dismiss the notion that a lot of people don't like Stephen Curry because he's a light skinned black man that's dominating. I told you guys it was something to this. Me and Ticket put this out there like 2 years ago. And now it's coming to fruition. Look what's going on, man. Look what Sean Livingston ended up saying. Now, as far as Aries Spears and Zoe Williams go, it's disappointing to see them two dudes do that. Now, I understand, you know, dudes scuffling and, you know, it happens, but what they got into it over was not cool. And Aries Spears was so out of pocket for what he did to Zoe Williams, and he owes Zoe Williams an apology. Now, should Zoe Williams have reacted the way he did? Probably not, because it just made us look bad. You know, and it was just disappointing. But it was even more disappointing to hear Aries Spears say light-skinned niggas are not really black. And I find that highly offensive. Because, first of all, both of my parents are black. As I said before, my mom is a light-skinned black woman, and my father, my biological father, was a dark-skinned black man. My mother is half Haitian. You know, because my grandfather was full-blooded Haitian. You know, so I'm black. You know. And for him to say that, man, that was just fucked up. Now, it's funny, I notice it ain't people saying nothing about, you know, Aries Spears saying that, you know, light-skinned people ain't real blacks. But these probably the same motherfuckers that made video after video criticizing Tariq Nasheed when he was calling Tommy Sotomayor sucker, you know, Thomas Jerome Harris, calling him, you know, crispy. I saw several people. Oh man, that was fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I mean, we do this to each other, you know. And I've said this before. It's always, and my man Aubrey has said this too. For some reason, it's always been with me. Every once in a while, you would have some dark-skinned nigga tell me that I wasn't really black, you know, and that type of shit. And be talking that dark-skinned blacks go through more shit. Please. I've heard that a while. I've heard that before. Keep in mind, you know, I've heard that before, and like I said, it bothers the fuck out of me when I hear black people having that type of mentality towards other blacks. Because it was funny, me and the LBZ, we had a conversation about that, how blacks segregate each other. Like, even in dating. Like, say, for instance, you see a dark-skinned black woman with a, you know, light-skinned black man. Every once in a while, you may hear, now, I'm not extremely light, but I'm considered what you call light-skinned. I'm not like Stephen Curry light, but I'm considered light skinned. So you may have some dark skinned brother talk about, oh, you like them kind of niggas, huh? You like them yellow niggas, huh? You want to have them light babies, huh? And that's not a guarantee anyway. That's not necessarily guaranteed to have a light baby, because I have two sisters and they're very dark. Look just like my father. So that's not a guarantee. Just like my son, he's his mother's complexion because his mom is like a very dark-skinned black woman. So he has her complexion, but he has a lot of my features. But, well, he looked like both of us. But anyway, that's not no guarantee. So I find that hilarious. Just like, you know, believe it or not, two dark-skinned people can have a light-skinned baby. I don't want to go down this path of shit, but I feel like some black people are just ignorant to the fact. Just like you have some people that they just don't accept biracial people as black, period. And I think that's unfortunate, because what Colin Kaepernick did by him being, you know, being biracial, he fought, you know, he took a stance against racism where was all the light-skinned and dark-skinned black men at? Where they at now? So, like I said, man, the shit was like disappointing, man. I kind of get tired of hearing this shit, but we have to talk about it, because we have to figure out how are we going to fix this problem. I mean, we are so deep into, I mean, to be honest with you, we are so deep into, you know, our minds being poisoned by, you know, 100+ years of white supremacy. It's like, how do we get out of this shit? I mean, it's implanted in our membrane. Some black people, they just can't help it. And I think that's sad. But yeah, man, Aries Spears, he owes Zoe Williams an apology. And I think he should apologize to him. Because like I said, that was out of pocket. And that shit gave me a bad taste in my mouth, man. And real talk is black people, man, we got to knock this shit off. We got to knock it off. We really do. So, that's all I got to say about that, man. Because to be honest with y'all, I'm getting depressed talking about this shit. I really don't. I'm going to tell y'all, I really don't enjoy talking about some of these subjects. I don't. Because it bothers me. But I feel like it's my duty as a black man to talk about it. But I want y'all to know, I don't get no pleasure in talking about this type of shit. You know, this whole light skin, dark skin shit. Because the funny part about it is, I got dark skinned black people that follow my channel, light skinned black people, you know, biracial black people. I mean, at the end of the day, if we consider ourselves black, isn't that all that matters? I mean, for real, man, we got... I mean, I'm kind of lost for words, because it's like I'm trying to get the right words out, but as you guys can tell listening to this video, this shit is really bothering me. I'm already upset about the shit that happened with, you know, that coward Steven Steffens, and then I have to turn around and see this shit. And everybody saw this shit too. You know, that shit went viral. You know, once TMZ reported, everybody that saw this shit, and everybody heard what Aries Spears said. So everybody know about it. And that's a damn shame. I'm out.